Hi gang, here's just a little bit of help with 12.1 homework in case you're struggling with this at all at home. The second problem in the homework set asks you to simplify something with factorial notation in it. You'd read this 14 factorial divided by 11 factorial, and of course if you locate the factorial function on the math menu of your calculator, this is pretty easy. But let me just note that factorial shows up a lot in probability and statistics. It just means 14 times 13 times 12 times 11 all the way down to times 3 times 2 times 1. Don't really have to put the times 1 in there. And notice that if you wrote all this out, there would actually be some nice simplification so that you really could just figure out that this is 14 times 13 times 12 and run that on a calculator if you wanted to. That might actually be quicker than using the factorial operator, so 184 in that case. Type an integer. Cool. Okay. And then let me look at a couple of the problems with sigma notation. There's an animation, but I notice that this is a very complicated treatment that I think will confuse more than help, honestly. Let's see, we start with number 8. And that gives you a little more help on that if you do help me solve. But find the sum of the sequence. I just want to remind you about sigma notation. What this means is add up a bunch of things. The formula in here is just 8. The first thing you add up is with k equal 1 in the formula. The last thing you add up is with k equal 19 in the formula. So in this case, let me come down here a little bit. This summation notation would just be equal to when k equals 1, 8 is equal to 8. There's not even a k mentioned in the formula, so it's just going to be 8. When k is 2, 8 is still 8. When k is 3, 8 is 8. And this is just going to be a whole bunch of 8s added up together, isn't it? If you think about it, you start with k equal 1 and you go up to k equal 19, that's 19 total terms. This is just going to be equal to 19 times 8. Again, I'm using my calculator. Probably shouldn't have to, huh? 152. Let's look at one more of these two, though, if I've got time. Let me look at the last problem in the set. Now, number 11, you see I put in 3 wrong answers before, so I'm going to run this again. So here I start with k equal 1, and I have to go up to 5. So there's going to be a total of 5 terms in this one. Well, I should probably observe, I think number 10, now, I thought maybe there was one with a k equals 0 here, meaning you just start with k equals 0. But I'm starting at 1 again here. So the very first term in this is going to be this formula with k equal to 1. So again, let me come down here a little ways. I don't have a good equation in here, this will work. So the first one would be 9 times 1, because I'm letting k equal 1, plus 7. Okay, so that first term would just be 16. That's term number 1. And then term number 2, this is letting k equal 2, would be equal to 9 times 2 plus 7. So this would be 18 plus 7. This would be 25. And I would just do this for 5 terms and add up 16 plus 25 plus the rest of them. And then, of course, maybe you should be able to verify this on the calculator by using the list ops menu, the list menu, to do sum of a sequence. Okay, have fun.